All right, good day and welcome. Let me just get my things started. I am going to present to you phonemic awareness, and it's literacy on the fly for our EAPD after school. And it's taken from this book, Supporting Practices for Use by Educational Assistants, Book 1, Reading by Dawn Rettog. And that's where we're going to take our information from today. So to get started, we're going to look at what are the building blocks of reading. So proficient readers evolve from a growing awareness of the 5 components of reading and the relationship between them. We have phonemic awareness, phonics, fluency, vocabulary, and comprehension. You can see this reading arch. It's the components of reading from Dawn's book. And at the very bottom, we have the foundations of oral language. And our components of reading are built upon this. This is something that happens indirectly when from birth to prior to coming to school. And it's all of that oral language that is developed through talking and stories and songs. And then we have phonemic awareness on one side, phonics, fluency, and vocabulary. And at the top of our arch, everything, all of our comprehension strategies are being held up by all of the others. So often when we talk about phonemic awareness, we also talk about phonological awareness. Now, phonological awareness is the whole big umbrella that encompasses phonemic awareness on this side, and as well how many words are in a sentence, onset and rhyme, syllables, and rhyming and alliteration. So what is phonemic awareness? Well, it's the ability to hear, identify, and manipulate the sounds in words. When we manipulate them, we move, combine, or delete sounds. The English language has about 44 phonemes, and they're used to create an infinite set of spoken words. Students usually learn the beginning skills of reading, phonemic awareness, and phonics in kindergarten and grade 1. So if we take the word go, we can see it has g, o, 2 sounds. In the word bell, we see b, o, bell. There are 3 sounds. In the word frog, f, r, a, g, frog. There are 4 sounds in this word. So how will you know if a student is lacking in phonemic awareness skills? We have a district phonemic awareness assessment that was adapted from Dawn Rettag's Orchestrating Success in Reading. This can often, it's a bigger, thicker manual, and it can often be found in schools. We use this assessment when students are entering a literacy booster group in our intervention program. This assessment can help identify areas to work on with phonemic awareness skills. So this is the first page of our assessment for phonemic awareness. So it's pretty straightforward, and it breaks down the individual skills for the sequence of skills. And it starts simply and then moves down to more complex. And so it's pretty basic. You just read what's right on the sheet for the assessment. So you would say to the child, for identifying individual phonemes, you would say, what sound is the same in bike, boy, and bell? And you're looking for the sound b. If you were identifying the position of phonemes, you would say some of the questions like, what is the first sound in fish? And you're looking for f. Or you might be saying, what sound do you hear at the end of the word give? And you're looking for v. So the sequence of skills for phonemic awareness are as follows. They go from simple to more complex. We have identifying individual sounds, identifying position of sounds, segmenting words into syllables, blending sounds, segmenting words into sounds, and deleting sounds, adding sounds, and substituting sounds. So what are some activities to build phonemic awareness? There are a variety of activities for phonemic awareness that are found on page 24 to actually 31 in the book. And so I think I have provided those handouts for you. Just remember that we're teaching these skills. As we're teaching them, we need to begin with the simple skills and then add on more. But we also continually go back and touch and reteach and reinforce the skills that are previously taught. We never want to say just start at the beginning and move on and move on. Just we go back and we touch and move on. So one activity that can be used is using sound boxes. So you have the frame, the black box frame, and you have little tokens or little rocks or something, and you are getting the child to push the rock up into the box as they hear each sound. So for example, if we had the word mat, you would say, well, first model it for the child and then the child would do it. So you would say, a, t, mat. And you might even draw under it like with your finger, mat. If down here, if we had the word frog, we would say, f for the first sound, r, a, g. Now I know sometimes when we're doing the sound, especially if we're exaggerating them to get the kids to notice, it's often we kind of warp the sound a little bit. So try your best to make sure that the sound is nice and clear for the child. One activity could be guessing the sound. So using picture clues, you might show them 3 pictures. You'd have them say the pictures. So this is a fish, fence, feather. And then get them to guess what they all what they all start with. Another activity, what does my mouth do? So using a mirror or directing attention to the position of the shape of the lips and tongue. Emphasize how the sound feels in the mouth when they are spoken. So some students will need to be told how the sound is made. So what are my lips doing? Where's my tongue? My teeth, where's my tongue in relation to my teeth? Is my mouth, are my lips touching? Am I breathing out? If I'm making the P sound, my lips are making that out, puff sound. All right, another activity is blending sounds. Hi. One of the activities that you can do to help kids blend sounds is just using your fingers. So have the students use fingers as cues to help them remember when they are going from one sound to the next. So if we were to say the word cat, you would help the child and you'd model first. I do, we do, you do. So I say the word cat. K, a, t. 3 sounds. Then we would do it together. K, a, t. Cat. Then they would do it. Alright, so here are a couple of videos. So I'm just going to take a second so I can open my video to show you. I'm going to go back.
I want us to build, we're going to build dig. Let's build dig together. Do you want to push it up first or do you want me to do it first? You want to do it? Alright, show me. Dig. Dig. I want you to do it one more time. Try one more time. Dig. And I really like how you slid through the word. Watch me do it. Let's do it together. Ready? I'm looking for all eyes. Ready? Dig. Dig. What's my first sound? D. D. I. Dig. G. You guys are quick on that. Alright, get it to starting spot. No, you're going to write the next one. Are you ready? I want you to do... No, we're not going to do that one. I want you to do... Sit. Sit. Alright, now I want you to get your black marker and go ahead and write your sounds that you hear. And that's it.
Okay, so we're going to play a game that helps you hear all the sounds in the word. So you're going to use the cars to help you sound out the word. So like if we did the word mop, you would go aw. So you might not need all the cars. So you do the word mop, sound it out one sound at a time. Aw. Fantastic. Okay, let's try a different one. You sound out the word tap. Tap. Okay, great. Let's put all the cars back. Okay, I'm going to show you one with 4 sounds. It'll be the word stop. Okay, I want you to sound out the word stop. Fantastic. Okay, I'll give you a hard word with 4 sounds. Ready? It's going to be the word past. Ooh, that's such a hard one. Okay, let's do that one together. Ready? Great. Okay, now you do past. Fantastic. Okay, ready to sound out the word fast? Okay, great. Let's do one more. Great. Perfect. You did a great job.
All right, so back to our presentation. So there are lots of other places to find some resources. I know Pinterest has a lot of things that you can pin in different activities that can go from, like this little one here, it's hard to see, but it's rat. And they put 3 little pieces of plasticine, and as the child says the sounds, they push into the plasticine until it's squished. Lots of them go very quickly into letters, which would be the natural progression. But if kids are not quite ready to go there yet, then try something a little bit different. There are some apps that you can find. Starfall is great for letting kids hear sounds and play with sounds. So some options for after the viewing today. You can take some time to look at the handouts, talk about them. You can practice teaching one of the skills from the lesson planning document that we have for Booster. Or you can look through and read some of the activities that are on actually page 24 to 31 that are in the handout package. Thanks for listening today.